How long have you been a herbalist?
From 1977. And my age is 141 years old now.
You are 141 years old?
Right now.
So is your medicine make you live so long?
I mean, I have no sugar. I mean, I have no pressure. I mean, I have no heart attack. I mean, I have no pain. I know my farm. I do everything said.
It is again to you, my people. Here is an excellent remedy for you if you have stress, depression, and anxiety. All you have to do is get few pieces of the lemongrass, right? Let me show you. Few pieces of the lemongrass, few pieces of the chamomile. Place it in a pot, add 2 cups of water, boil it down to 1 cup, and drink on a daily basis. Drink it day and night, and it will help you with your stress and all the anxiety that you have.
So before pharmaceuticals, before prescriptions, and long before hospitals dotted the island, Jamaicans had already mastered the art of healing. Imagine treating cancer, fever, asthma, even snake bites with a handful of leaves and a few roots and generation of wisdom. Welcome to the mystical world of Jamaican bush medicine, where nature meets knowledge and where every plant whispers a cure passed down through bloodlines. But how much do we really know? And why is the rest of the world only now waking up to what Jamaicans have always known? Buckle up, what you're about to hear may change how you look at medicine forever.
This right here is not for the weak. This, my friends, is a traditional Caribbean way of detoxifying or cleansing the body using herbs. In Jamaica, we call it wash out. In Jamaica, seriously, is one of the most used herbs when it comes to all different type of ailments. But people like to use it for high blood pressure and diabetes. It does a lot of things. It purges the blood from toxins. It can help with even addiction, like smoking addiction. It helps to prevent heart attack. Yes, it does. Menstrual cramp it can help with. Skin rash, eczemas, liver spots. This is a common health practice in Jamaica. Most people I know do this at least twice a year.
This, my friends, is not for the weak. But I'm an island boy doing island things. I'm an island boy drinking island things.
Nobody cannot tell me you can't reverse blurry vision. Nobody can tell me that because I did it. My sister's boyfriend did it using the same herbs. Eyebright, powder, and the African tulip, aka donkey pee, aka the multiple other names that it has. You physically would drop this in your eyes. It cleanses from the outside. It cleanses the eyes from the outside. The eyebright herb, you would make that into a tea. Right? You make that into a tea. Take that morning and you take that in night. Same with this. You wake up, you use it. You go to bed, you use it. When you get this, you store it in the fridge because it dries up. And that is the reason why we're unable to ship it out, because it would dry up. Okay?
We also have what we call the Guinea root, which is the gully root. This is the root of the gully, the Guinea hen, which is a very great herb also in medicine. You know, it very play many parts. You know, when we talk about like stoppage of water, as them said, when the water gone hard inside of the man or the woman's structure, this is a herb where them would use to really bring it down and be able to keep the blood flowing going, keep the urine tract, clean, and also keep the prostate healthy. Same way, the Guinea hen root. It have a lot of what they call aphrodisia inside it, so people use it to enhance them feel good feelings, the Guinea hen.
Okay, I feel like it's very, very dense when people are like, oh, well, you should just go herbal when people are already dealing with like pre-existing conditions or cancers or anything like that. Like, for herbs to actually take effect and fully work, it takes about 9 to 12 months for your microbiome to fully change. So that means your gut health, and herbs just don't happen overnight. And a lot of people don't have that kind of time, which Western medicine comes in and it speeds up that process a little bit more. Now, I am fully herbalist, like my family's Caribbean, I'm Caribbean, like we love herbs down to the T. But we had to come to a realization that Western medicine and herbalism, like herbalists, can work hand in hand, definitely. Like, the speed and factor of Western medicine, and definitely implementing like an herbal diet, changing your lifestyle, things like that would definitely benefit people. But I don't like when people are like, oh, just go cold turkey and become an herbalist. Like, it takes time for those things to happen, you know?
These are some soak sea masks. Sea masks are filled with nutrients, full of vitamin and minerals. I love sea moss. Sea moss is one of the earth super food. If you are someone suffering from mucus congestion or water retention in any part of your body, sea moss can do the job by balancing the mucus production in your body. This is how you need to do it. Get some sea moss, bird pepper powder, which they call cayenne pepper powder, a little honey, and ginger. Blend it and drink it 3 times daily, and it will flush all the unwanted mucus from your body and balance the production.
Yeah, so in the hills of Jamaica, beyond the reggae rhythms and turquoise waters, lies a hidden realm one few tourists ever discover. It's a world where grandmothers are doctors and medicine grows along the roadside. Bush medicine, as it's called, isn't just tradition, it's survival. Because it's rooted in African herbal knowledge, fused with the resilience of the maroon culture, and sprinkled with the indigenous Taino practices. And Jamaican bush medicine has kept entire communities alive without a single white coat in sight. Can you imagine? And the names sound like spells from a forgotten tongue. Serasi, Guinea henweed, leaf of life, sarsaparilla, fevered grass, dog blood bush, but there are more than names. Each one has a story, a cure, a warning. Serasi, for example, bitter enough to twist your face, is legendary for detoxing the blood, purifying the womb, and calming the nerves. Guinea henweed, this is one of the whispered about in harsh head tones, used by some to treat cancer, inflammation, and even spiritual warfare. And these bush doctors, often elderly women with soft eyes and sharper tongues, know exactly what to mix and when. They can crush a leaf, yes, boil a root, and create a tea that cleanses more than just the body. They believe illness is more than physical, it's spiritual. A bad mind, a grudge, a curse, these need bush medicine too. And you won't find these remedies in pharmacies, but many Jamaicans still swear by them. They sip the bitter teas, rub the warming oils, and even trust in what the earth has always provided. And now Western scientists are scrambling to study what bush doctors have always known, that these plants work. Clinical trials are emerging on Guinea henweed's cancer-fighting potential. Fever grass, also known as lemongrass, is proving to be a natural fever reducer and even anxiety killer. And the leaf of life, an aptly named succulent, is packed with anti-inflammatory properties and has even been used to treat asthma and even pneumonia. But with growing interest comes risk. Global pharmaceutical companies are sniffing around, patents are being filed, and the danger that this ancestral knowledge may be stolen, bottled, and even sold back to the very people who carried it in their bones for generations. And yes, Jamaican bush medicine is not just about the cure, it's about connection to the land, to the ancestry, to the rhythm. In every pot boiling on a cool stove, there is wisdom. In every sip, there is history. The elders knew something we've forgotten, that sometimes the most powerful medicine doesn't come in a bottle. It grows right under your feet. And so the next time someone calls it bush medicine with a dismissive laugh, remember this: Jamaica's forests are not just green, they are glowing with answers if only you stop long enough to listen to them.